the one I love with every fiber of my soul. Love is giving, not taking, mending, not breaking, trusting, believing, and never deceiving, patiently bearing and faithfully sharing each joy and every sorrow, today and tomorrow. Love is kind and understanding, but never demanding. Love is constant, prevailing, its strength never failing. A promise once spoken for all time, unbroken. A lifetime together, love's time is forever. So we are gathered here this afternoon to celebrate the love and the marriage of Janine and Bob, and to rejoice with them in their acceptance of this important commitment, the taking of another person as their lifelong love, companion, and friend. It's a decision I'm sure they've both made with consideration and respect, each for the other. As we celebrate the love that Janine and Bob share, we are also supporting their decision to accept each other, totally and permanently, in this bond of marriage. The ceremony we are about to perform this afternoon is a civil marriage ceremony as provided for by the laws of our province, and as an appointed marriage commissioner, I am duly authorized to perform this ceremony. The union of two people in heart, body, and mind is intended for their mutual comfort and help, that they may know each other with delight and tenderness. In marriage, husband and wife give themselves to each other to care for each other and look after each other in the good times. Yes, sometimes in the tougher times too. Marriage is made by the day-to-day living side by side, looking outward at the world, yet inward at each other. A good marriage requires humor, patience, and love. Janine and Bob, you are now taking into your care and keeping the happiness of the one person in all the world whom you love the best. You are adding to your lives not only the affection of another, but also the companionship and the blessing of a deep trust. You are agreeing to share strength, responsibilities, and above all else, your love for each other. Now, before I go too much further, I must ask, if there is any person here amongst us who knows of any legal reason why Bob and Janine may not be married this afternoon, you must now state your reasons, or else forever after, hold your peace. So far, so good. Bob and Janine, I charge and require of you both in the presence of your witnesses, that if either of you know of any lawful impediment to this marriage, you too must now declare it. Isn't that wonderful? Now we can carry on with the wedding ceremony. However, in affirmation of that, I must ask Bob and Janine to repeat after me. Bob? I solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Robert John Taverner, may not be joined in matrimony to Janine Louise Nolan. Janine, I solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment why I, Janine Louise Nolan, may not be joined in matrimony to Robert John Taverner. As there has been no impediment declared by yourselves or admitted by Bob and Janine, I'm going to ask Janine now to pass her bouquet to Heather, and for them now to come together and take each other by the hands and answer the following very important questions. Bob, do you take Janine to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage? You're not marrying me. take, Janine, to be your wedded wife, to live together in marriage, giving her the comfort of your companionship, the patience of your understanding, the dignity of your respect, sharing equally of the necessities of life, and to love and honor her for the rest of your life.
I do.
And Janine, do you take Bob to be your wedded husband, to live together in marriage, giving him the comfort of your companionship, the patience of your understanding, the dignity of your respect, sharing equally of the necessities of life, and to love and honor him for the rest of your life?
I do.
And who gives Janine to be married to Bob this afternoon?
Her mother and myself.
Thank you. And I'm sure Bob thanks you as well. Janine and Bob are now about to exchange their marriage vows with each other. The vows are the most important and central part of any wedding ceremony. So let's be present with them now as they exchange these tender words with each other. Bob? I call on those present
I call on those present
to witness that I, Robert John Taverner,
to witness that I, Robert John Taverner,
take Janine Louise Nolan
take Janine Louise Nolan
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
and forsaking all others,
and forsaking all others,
to love and cherish you, Janine,
to love and cherish you, Janine,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Janine, I call on those present
I call on those present
to witness that I, Janine Louise Nolan,
to witness that I, Janine Louise Nolan,
take Robert John Taverner
take Robert John Taverner
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
and forsaking all others,
forsaking all others,
to love and cherish you, Bob,
to love and cherish you, God,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
The marriage vows that you have just made with each other will remain in your hearts and your minds forever. Your rings are an unbroken and never-ending circle, which symbolize a commitment of that love which is also never-ending. The rings you give and receive today are symbols of that love into which you enter as husband and wife. As often as either of you look at these symbols, may you be reminded of the commitment that you, Bob, and you, Janine, are making today to love each other. And before we exchange those rings, Janine and Bob now wish to exchange some personal vows with each other.
Janine, I love you. You are my best friend. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and bad, when life seems easy and when it seems difficult, when our life is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish and always hold you in the highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of our lives.
Janine?
Bob, I love you. You are my best friend. Today I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, to laugh with you, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort. I promise to cherish you and to always hold you in the highest regard. These things I give to you today and all the days of our lives.
And in signification of those personal vows, they will now exchange their rings with each other. Bob, if you would please take Janine's ring, place it on the third finger of her left hand, and as you do so, repeat after me. Janine, with this ring I give you my heart.
Janine, with this ring I give you my heart.
There is no greater gift I could give.
There is no greater gift I could give.
Let it be to both of us
Let it be to both of us
a symbol of my unending
a
love
symbol of my unending love
and my devotion.
and my devotion.
Wear it with pride and joy,
Wear it with pride and joy
as a constant reminder
as a constant reminder
of this bond we have created.
of this bond we have created.
And we take Bob's ring, place it on the third finger of his left hand, and repeat after. Bob, with this ring,
Bob, with this ring,
I give you my heart.
I give you my heart.
There is no greater gift I could give.
There's no greater gift that I could give.
Let it be to both of us
Be to both of
a
us,
symbol of my unending love
symbol of my unending love
and my devotion.
and my devotion.
Wear it with pride and joy
Wear it with pride and joy
as a constant reminder
as a constant reminder
of this bond we have created.
of this bond we have created.
Yeah.
And now, for as much as you, Janine, and you, Bob, have consented in legal wedlock and have declared your solemn intention in this company, before your witnesses and in my presence, and have pledged yourselves to each other in this bond of marriage by the exchanging of vows and the giving and receiving of a ring. Now, before your family and your friends here present, and upon the authority vested in me by the province of British Columbia, it gives me great pleasure to now pronounce you husband and wife. And now you may share your first kiss as a married couple and seal the commitment you've just made with each other. There. Well, we're almost there. But I now have to invite Bob and Janine across to this little table for them to undertake their first official duty together as a married couple. We're going to sign the register, sign the registration document, and make it all perfectly legal, and then we'll be back to conclude our ceremony. So please don't run away. We'll be back with you very shortly.